Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Bhavatapa Pranashinne Ananda Ghanamurtaye Jnana Bhakti Pradayane Matastubhyam Namo Namaha. Jai Ma. Today I will talk about the initial period when I met Baba, Ashok Baba Kulkarni. He's called Vidya Vachaspati Ashok Baba Kulkarni. This title was inferred to him by the Shankaracharya of Kolhapur Mutt, which is a very big thing. Now, I think this was 2005 when he had done, which I've talked about in the videos, that he had done my father's Bhagavad in Bhimpur Ashram. And then he said that I'm coming to your house for the Sri Vidya Diksha. So he and his sister arrived. And this was on the 13th night, 13th January, I think 2006. He arrived and we were sitting in the living room. And this was the first time I really got to know him. So, we were just sitting together. I wasn't so close to him yet. And when we sat over there, he said, Didi, I have a request. I said, yes. So he said, you have been with Ma since childhood, so many, many years. I'm sure you have a lot of experiences with Ma. So can you narrate some to me? And I said, okay. So the first narration was, I told him that since my young age, I was going to Ma, obviously, with my parents. And Ma always used to look at me, then look at my father and tell my father कि इसके जीवन में ब्राह्मण है, ब्राह्मण ढूंढो. Means in English, there is a Brahmin in her life and hunt for a Brahmin. So my father always used to tell me, किसी माँ has said कि तुम्हारे जीवन में ब्राह्मण है, ब्राह्मण ढूंढो, so you'll have to find a Brahmin boy for marriage. So I said, Dad, this is like ridiculous. Supposing tomorrow I have a boyfriend, okay? I'm not going to go and ask him, are you a Brahmin? I'm not going to say that. How can I say that? So my father said, I don't want to hear anything. Ma has said so, and that's the end of the chapter. So I said, I don't know what this means. And Ma obviously knew right from the beginning. I didn't know, or my father didn't know, but she knew right from the beginning that I would never get married. And that I would be a sannyasi. Obviously she knew. So why was it that she was saying these things, That time we really thought she's talking about marriage and she's talking about finding a Brahmin boy for marriage. But couldn't understand. So we left it at that. After that, when I started treading the path, I asked so many Mahatmas and so many sadhus, what does this mean? Because obviously Ma knew that I was never getting married, then why was she repeatedly saying this? And it's not like once. Whenever she saw me with my father, she would tell my father, इसके जीवन में ब्राह्मण है, ब्राह्मण ढूंढो. Very confusing. So I asked a lot of people, when I started trading, that what does this mean? What was Ma trying to tell me? And they said, no, somebody said something and somebody said something, that, on a social footing, things happen this way. And व्यवहार के तौर से माँ कुछ बोलती थी. I never agreed with that, I said, Ma's not one word would be out of line, Whatever she said was on the dot. But we would not understand that at that point. So all this I was narrating to Baba. He was listening. He was sitting on the sofa and my mother was there, Tai was there, his sister, and I was lying down on the carpet, on the floor. And I said, Baba, what does it mean? What does it mean? There was no answer. He's just like blank. He didn't say a word, and I said, "Oh." And this was the first time I was meeting him, so I didn't want to probe further and say, tell me," nothing like that, you know. So I was just looking at him, and there was no answer from his side. So I said, "Oh, so maybe he wants me to say something else now." So I said, "Okay, now since he's not answering, let me go to the second experience, whatever I can think of." So the second experience was, I was in my mandir. See, my mandir that I have shown you in the video is very close to the living room. So you open the door, then you come to the dining area, and then you come to the living area. So it's all open. It's not like there are walls, you know. Only the mandir has a door. So this was, I think, 11:15 in the morning when I finished my puja and everything, and I came out of the mandir and I opened the door. And what do I see? There is this lady sitting with my father in the living room who was his student once upon a time. And then I think she joined the Hare Ram, Hare Krishna mission, and she was there, you know. So I hadn't met her since a long, long time. And she had come with 2 children. So there was this girl, she was sitting on a chair, and next to her there was another chair on which her daughter was sitting, young girl, you know, like must be like not even a teenager, very young. And next to that, in my house, we have these little Sankheda kursi, you know, these little chairs made of Sankheda. Very popular in Gujarat, these chairs, you know. So I have them since so many years in my house, and I really like those chairs. They're very tiny. Itna sa hai. So I saw a little boy who was as tall as that chair only, absolutely jet black, okay? He had worn black shorts, black t-shirt, and you know, he was playing with the head of the chair. You know, you have these little poles which are heads of the chair. So he had that head in his hand and he was playing with that because he was so tiny, you know. And when I came out of the mandir, I saw these 2 children. I saw this friend of mine who was my father's student and my father sitting on the sofa. And I said, "Oh, you've come after a long, long time. Where were you? This, that," you know. I was asking her all these questions. And then I said, "You've come with your children today, you know." She says, "Yes, yes, yes." So I suddenly thought, let me go to my room and get some chocolates for the children, you know. So I, straight away from the mandir, I came to my room. And I opened the wardrobe, the cupboard, and I was about to take out the chocolates. Then I said, no, I can't give chocolates like this without asking her, because sometimes the parents don't like it if we give chocolates or anything to the children without taking their permission or asking them whether we can do that. I said, I'll go first ask her and then come back and pick up the chocolates. That was what was going on in my mind. So I went. When I went out, what do I see? There's this lady sitting, my father sitting, her daughter sitting, but there was no boy. So I said, "Oh, where did he go?" Then I thought to myself that, you know, sometimes when all these students used to come for my father's classes and they would get sometimes children or something like that, they would be sitting and making a lot of noise, champo would go on, you know. So they would sometimes call the driver upstairs and say, take him and feed him something outside, take him to some place and give him a pizza or something like that, you know, they would do. So I thought it could be something like that. So I said, doesn't matter, you know, I'm not going to ask her anything just now. And I went and sat down. I said, where have you been and what's happening and, you know, all that. So she mentioned that she had gone to Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, and she says, you know, my mother-in-law is so angry. I said, why? What happened? She said, my son has himself, without anybody telling him anything, he has given up everything. He doesn't eat onion, garlic, he doesn't eat bread, he doesn't eat cheese, he doesn't do any of that. And, you know, these Hare Ram, Hare Krishna people come to my building also, and they do the kirtan, and he plays beautiful tabla, my son, you know. So I said, oh really? So she says, my mother-in-law is very angry with me because she says, you have gone and you've taken the child also with you. Now see what has happened to him, and he wants to quit everything. So I said, oh, that means you have 2 sons and 1 daughter. So she says, no, I have one son and one daughter. I said, you have one son? But he's so tiny. How can he play the tabla and how can he sing and how does he know how to quit whatever? He's so little. So that daughter who was sitting next to her, she's just looking at me aghast. My father's also looking at me. What is she talking? And this friend is also looking at me and she's saying, no, what? So the girl is saying, Auntie, I'm a girl. I'm not a boy who has come with my mother. I said, I know, I can see that. But there was this boy playing with the little chair. He was playing with the head and all that. Where is he? I said, did you send him down with the driver or something? She says, which boy? No, there was no boy. I've just come with my daughter. I said, come on, stop joking, all of you. This little boy was standing and it went on, the argument. My father was most embarrassed and he thought, what is she talking? He says, no, Neeta, it wasn't like that. It's just the daughter. And I said, no, the boy was playing with the chair. And where is the boy? Did he go anywhere? Then I called my maid, I called everybody and I said, where's the boy? Where's the boy? Which boy? I said, did anybody open the door and take him downstairs or did he go anywhere? Everybody's saying, what's wrong with you? There was no boy. I said, no, I have seen the boy. Suddenly, when I was saying all this, it dawned on my friend and my father and everybody that I had had darshan. Of who? You people guess. So she says, oh my God, and her hair stood on end and everything, and she started screaming and saying, oh my God, please tell me, what did he look like? हे भगवान, लोग कहते हैं ना, जहाँ जहाँ भक्त है वहाँ भगवान है. सो वो आज हुआ है. सो आप हमें प्लीज बताइए वो कैसा दिखता था. I said, look, I really don't know because I walked out of the mandir and this is what I saw. So she says, नहीं, तुम वो भाव में थी ना, जब तुम मंदिर में थी तो वो भाव से तुम बाहर निकली, इसलिए तुमको ऐसा लगा कि तुमको दर्शन हुए. ऐसे देखो भाई, मेरा ऐसा कोई भाव नहीं था. जब मैं मंदिर से बाहर निकली तो मेरे दिमाग में चल रहा था कि मैं कुक को जाके अभी क्या मेन्यू दूं, वो क्या खाना पकाएगी आज. मेरा दिमाग वहां चल रहा था और किसी चीज में नहीं. So she says, no, that is not possible. And then when she realized, then she started screaming and saying, oh my God, what are you talking? What did he look like? My God, hum to dhanya ho gaye. It went on. Okay. After that, she left the house with her daughter, too much excitement. And she went away and I was also in a daze. I said, what did I see, So then she goes and tells all our friends and they start calling me up. Oh my God, you had darshan of Gopalji. What did he look like? I said, look, I'm not saying any name. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I saw this. What did he look like? I said he was short. He was tiny because he was so tiny. He was jet black, like koila. In fact, at that moment, I had thought to myself that this friend of mine is not so dark. How come the sun is so kala, And then I thought maybe her husband is kala. I had no idea, So I said, he had worn like black shorts, black t-shirt, and he was playing with his chair. And when I walked out of the mandir, all four of them were looking at me. And I didn't pay so much attention that I'm having darshan, that I would mark more things about him, And when I come out, he's not there, he's disappeared. And they said, oh God, hum to dhanya ho gaya, dhanya. Okay, after that, it came in my mind that since he has arrived in my house, my house should be Vrindavan. But, that just came in my mind that I want to make my house a Vrindavan. So I got so many flowers and plants and this and that, and it was really looking like Vrindavan, my house, everything everywhere. So this was the second experience I mentioned to Baba. Again, there was no reaction. He's just looking at me. And I said, what was all that? Nothing, no reaction. So I was silent for a little bit. I said, what is happening? Am I supposed to go further? Does he want me to talk further? Because I really didn't know him that I could say, tell me. I couldn't do that. So I kept quiet, he kept quiet. Then I said, okay, maybe he wants me to talk further. I will talk further. So then I started narrating my third experience. Now that experience is pretty long. So in my next video. Jai Ma. Om Bhavatapa Pranashinne Ananda Ghanamurtaye Jnana Bhakti Pradayinne मातस्तुभ्यं नमो नमः. जय माँ, जय माँ, जय माँ, जय माँ, जय माँ.